Evan, as an offensive player, what are specific things that you do in the week leading up to games like this when you know the conditions are going to be bad to help with ball security and just the offensive approach?
Yeah, so as running backs, we work ball security after practice every single day. So we work with the strap balls, we work punches. We knew they were a punch team, and so we definitely worked that a lot after practice and make sure we got extra reps at that.
Seemed like everything was clicking in the first quarter, both offense and defense. When you're on the sideline looking what the defense is doing, holding them to 3-and-outs and fourth down turnovers, does that do anything to the offense? Get you guys going a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. They play lights out at the end of the day, and so that we feed off of each other. When they play well, we play well, and vice versa. And so it's a team game, and so that helps us be into it as much as when we do well, that helps them be into it. And so that just keeps the juice flowing and it keeps the momentum going on our side.
And then what did you see from Cam Porter today?
I saw confidence. I saw him run through tackles. I'm proud of him. I'm super proud of him the way he played today. I know he's been through a lot, and so to see him play to his potential today, I couldn't be prouder of him.
Hey, Evan, last week I asked you for a positive, and you kind of struggled, and Fitz couldn't come up with any. I know you lost the game today, but do you feel better?
Oh, absolutely. In the sense that we just showed we could play with anybody in the country, and that if that doesn't give us confidence, then nothing else will. And I think we showed we can run the ball, and the offensive line played outstanding. So we show like what we're capable of at the end of the day. And so going into these last 3 weeks, as long as we keep that mentality of giving everything you possibly can give on and off the field to ensure success, I think we'll be just fine.
Evan, you talked about having 3 games left. Is there anything as an offense that you guys want to accomplish, whether it's a point total or moving the ball down the field consistently, anything like that that would show growth leading into next season?
I'm not really sure about like specifics, but just like what we did today, like we showed like what we're capable of, and I think what we really show growth is everybody sticking together through this at the end of the day. And that shows up in a lot of different ways. It's not really something you can measure, but it's something you can feel just in the locker room when you're out on the field. And we're going to keep continuing to build off of that. Like we had great energy on the sideline. We had great energy on the field. We can continue to build off of that because that's going to give us a great shot to win these next 3 games.
Hey, Evan, going off what you said earlier a little bit, can you describe maybe like the vibe or the camaraderie of this team, and maybe not the record that you guys want or the season, but being able to come back and be competitive each weekend, especially in these last few games coming forward?
Definitely. I would call it a brotherhood for sure. And I think the adversity that we've gone through has really just made us tighter. In a lot of cases, you might have adversity and guys start to, become individuals and just focus on getting theirs. But I haven't really seen that from this group. If there's any type of negativity, it's put out really quick. And we banded together, and we really showed it today. I saw just a new spark as far as guys being into it on the sideline, guys just having that energy, having fun with it too. That was a really big thing, and cracking jokes sometimes. Like it's a fun game that we play, and so like why not have fun with it? Now why not embrace it and play with joy and play with confidence?
Coach talked about this being a 4-quarter game this week. What was like the mood in the huddle, like maybe the second, third quarter, when you guys are there with number 2 Ohio State and kind of trading blows?
Definitely. We feel confident, and you could tell just by the way that guys are holding themselves. We were excited to just get back on the field and get to doing what we do best. Just had an attack mindset.
You kind of mentioned that confidence. How do you take that on the road these next 2 weeks?
Knowing that we're going to be in enemy territory and keeping that mentality of as long as we stick together, we can do anything we want to do. We're going to continue to block out the outside noise, no matter how it might show up, and continue to stick together and continue to just be a brotherhood, like I said.
Evan, when did you learn of the game plan this week that you would be predominantly in the Wildcat and being almost under center for a lot of the game? And also, how do you kind of take that mindset of almost now you're in control of the offense as no longer a tailback, but as the quarterback and having to make sure that everyone's set and all of that in a position you're not normally in?
For sure. There are obviously a little more things you got to be responsible for, like the play clock, and if there's motions, you got to make sure you're getting your motions in time and things like that. So, but at the end of the day, though, I feel like, especially Cam too, I feel like we handled it really well. We're ready for those expectations. We're ready for maybe that little bit of added pressure, and we were prepared for it for sure.
Awesome. Thanks, Evan.
Thank you.
Thank you.